Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drag Queen Game, and to some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Love Exalt. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go! Alrighty. Guys! Suit and the officiary follow Imp's hushed voice and duck into the darkness of the upper cabin. They all hide behind the bunk beds. Imp's got a weird teal blanket huddled over himself. Imp! A duelist! He was... Oh! Inky, where are you? Where are you? Sure! There you are. Return to my shoulder, post-haste. I thought I lost you in the maelstrom. Sure! There you are. It's all right. Now. My word. What a shock. It's all right now. Calm down, Inky. Calm down. Calm down. Inky is fairly calm. But Suit shakes like a washing machine with a cinder block in it. Imp and the officiary are both struck silent for a moment. Got it! Speedrun, flawless, excellent. Ah, shit. I really scared him. I thought he was a little more put together than that. Imp rubs his back while the officiary soothes Suit, her voice soft. He gibbers to his raven for a few minutes. Soon, his tremors wane. I understand your shock, Suit. To think, of all the classes that can manipulate space, it was a duelist who was hidden in these walls. It hardly even sounds plausible to begin with. Why did Johnny wait until now to show himself? Why did he target Guardian but spare the rest of us? I should have knocked on the grand table before I told that story this afternoon. Well, I think it's obvious that... Silence, Imp! Please do not let him distract himself with some delusion, with some deductions. I need a moment, both of you. My apologies. Ooh. Inky. Oh, you're all right. You're all right, Inky. I think the bird is fine, man. I think you're the one who's freaked out. Chef and Healer sit and fiddle with the rainbow puzzle cubes. Chef rubs his temple and calculates each play. His toque even more askew than usual. Healer twists the colors around, mostly at random. It's not working, dude. You got this, Cricket. Just turn the red square forward. Don't worry about the blue one. But you said they should always stay together. Yeah, they should. Well, when I try to move them both forward together, the blue one always ends up too far ahead. They keep getting misaligned. Then just reset it. But my progress... Healer chews on his cube a bit. Here, I'll help you. Chef grabs Healer's cube and wipes the drool off with his shirt. He twists it around, silent. Healer rests his head on Chef's shoulder and watches his paws work. Click, clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. Second, yeah. Clack! Solved. Oh. The squares are right next to each other, but the puzzle is treating them like they're in completely different places? Did you just come up with that straight right now? That strat right now? I don't know. Moment of insight or something. A thumb-sized compartment opens inside of the solved cube and reveals a tiny cross-hatched radio speaker which blips out Morse code. Chef just throws the stupid blippy cube to the side of the room, though. Fuck, this is exhausting. Can we take another cuddle break? Healer mumbles. Sure, I'll cuddle ya. Let's go. On one condition. Tell me about your next plan. Promise me you will. Not even all future plans, whatever, I'm over it. All I'm asking for you is to be a bit of a short-term comfort, okay? Tank's heavy footfalls thud by above them. They both look up for a second, then return their eyes to each other. Healer takes Chef's paw and squeezes it. I can't even depend on the solidity of the walls and the floor in here. Just give me one little thing I can hold on to. Chef sighs. If I promise to tell you about my next plan... Ugh, all of it. Then you have to promise that you'll do exactly what I say, no matter how crazy it sounds, alright? Even if I tell you to give up. Even if I tell you to use tail split. Not that I'd ever do that, but that's the level of ready you need to be. Chef, that's... Okay. I understand. Where did you get that bruise on your face, Em? Johnny gave me a good fucking whack with his oar when I went to go investigate that sound. Johnny gave me a good fuck. The sound of his wheel shoes. And instead of warning the rest of us about a killer loose on the train, you ran and hid? Yeah, so? Suit has joined Imp in the blanket. He scratches under Inky's beak with a claw, eyes dull. You didn't fight back against him, Imp. There he goes, there he goes fishing for information again. Trying to see if I'm a non-combat class, huh? Fuck no. I'm not gonna 1v1 a duelist. That's a terrible matchup for me. My class is better suited to scheming in the shadows. I see. Damn. Foiled again. Only a few minutes remain until the next game starts. Hold on. Miss Officiary. You don't have protection. You will soon become a hider, and an imp a seeker. But perhaps we should split up after all. The officiary levels her gaze at Imp, all cozy in his blanket. His eyes wander in a sleepless haze and only occasionally settles on her face. Imp smiles woozily back at her, fangs out. Better start running! I refuse to leave him alone at a time like this, Suit. I'm sure he won't declare me as found and kill me. But if you ask me why I'm so sure, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Nope. Yes! Oh, God, that was close. Bones and riches in good measure. Yes, I would. It's because, even if Imp holds no love for anyone else, he has some form of infernal fixation on Suit. If he were to kill me now, he would lose Suit forever. Yeah, I won't kill you. I promise. During the blackout, Suit, you urged me to hide here, claiming you had information that I didn't. What did you mean by that? So, there we go. That information remains at the forefront of my thoughts, as always. It's the cardinal reason I boarded this train tonight. I pushed you to hide during the blackout because I feared that a killer was loose on the train. The man who may be responsible for the disappearance of my sister. A woman named Darabella. Dancer walks in solitude. Where? Where's a door I can lock? She trails a paw over the walls. Her fingers follow the grooves engraved in each cabin door. I need to find a hiding spot. Oh, I like that. Her silent feet consume hours of carpet she hardly remembers traversing. Somewhere I can take her in my arms and speak to her one-on-one. Eventually she settles on the gambling cabin. She hides in one of its private compartments and locks the door. Oop. What? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Let's go as hard as we can. Yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe. I can bounce it off. No! No, damn it. Ah, fuck. Damn it. It's like, whatever. Eventually, she settles on the gambling cabin. She hides in one of its private compartments and locks the door. She pushes a poker table out of the way. Chips and cards tumble onto the ground. She doesn't care. Dancer situates her feet together on the floor and bows. She rises. Her arm drapes like silk around the shoulders of someone who isn't there, and her fingers follow the nape of an invisible neck, out over the curve of a round, feminine shoulder. Her eyelids sink shut. She leans into her passive. God stepper. Hear this worthless plea for guidance, God, and grant me this dance, so that your word may come down onto my ears and still the darting rhythm of my heart. I surrender myself to you, Eel. Please, take the lead. I grab inventory badges. Best in the game at Holy Massacre. As a Goss Archetype, fetch Zest. We do like a little bit of Zest in this house. Sway Truant. Okay, cool. Interesting. They begin to dance under the dusk lights. Her god pulls her in wide circles across the cabin floor. Without once looking down, Dancer places the tips of her feet paws precisely into the empty spaces between the fallen chips and cards, and her ears and tail follow, smearing the individual statements of their conversation together into an unbroken physical rush. The others have learned of my capabilities, my lord. I will be afforded no further opportunity to wait and gather information. From this point on, it will only become harder to execute your will, to complete your quest before the deadline. Please guide me, my lord. Please tell me what I must do. Dancer falls backwards, limp. Her god catches her by the waist. One of Dancer's arms dangles, fingertips kissing the floor, while the other is held vertical, gripped tight at the wrist by a hand that isn't there. Oh god. Oh god, yeah, literally god. Kill tonight. Well, that's not good. Hours pass in silence. No one dares to wander around the train while the sound of wheels echoes down the walkway. Team hide and seek. If a seeker finds a hider, they can verbally declare that hider is found for an instant kill. Until this game is over, you may check if any dead person was the monster, and if you're wrong, you will not die. Hiders, suit, dancer, healer, guardian, officiary, pet. Seekers, null, imp, chef, dead ghost, tank, Mimi. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!